What's up everybody, I'm Adrian and you're watching Drive to Thrive. In today's video, I want to talk about the two of the hottest meme stocks from last week, which is AMC and BlackBerry. So I'll be looking at some charts over here, some short interest, as well as option chains. So let's get over to my computer and let's get started. Alright guys, so let's start off with the short interest for AMC, and as of June 11th, 2021, we are looking at 22.5% of short interest on AMC and about 24.86, so 25% of short interest on BlackBerry. So let's start off with AMC here. So AMC had a nice run on Friday. We went up about 15.39%, and we are currently sitting at $49.40. And the charts are looking pretty good here. So starting off with the monthly, we are over at in that bullish momentum. We are picking up steam as well, so that's a good sign. But our stochastic is in that overbought territory, so that's something, you know, we'd like to see come back down and then maybe get into it. So that's maybe not as a bullish sign. Now on our weekly, we are super overextended on the MACD. Our stochastic again is in the overbought territory, and going down to daily now, and same deal on the daily. So our MACD is super overextended. Our stochastic, however, is starting to get down into that oversold territory, so that's good. But preferably we want to see that MACD, you know, just come back down, start to consolidate a little bit over here, and then pick up the steam and then get into it. So currently, looking at the charts at least, we are definitely overextended on this move, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a correction maybe next week of at least filling up this gap somewhere between that $31 and $36. So if this was me, I would wait for AMC to get down here somewhere in this green area, and then I'd be attacking it, but preferably I'd be waiting for it to pull back all the way down to this $20 mark. So looking at a little bit of the financials here on AMC, I was quite surprised to see that if we go over to the income statement here, we are currently, our profit margin is about negative 382%, which makes sense since all the theaters have been closed for the last year. There's no real income coming in for these guys, so that's okay. But when you go over to the balance sheet, looking at the Q1 of 2021, as of Q1 2021, our debt to asset ratio is 122%. That is, in my opinion, too much. And that's something that I look for in stocks that I want to get into for long term. And at least looking at the balance sheet as of today, that's not something that is making me super bullish on the stock for long term. So let's go over to our option chain. And if we go over to AMC, you know, and let's say we want to do some short-term options expiring July 16th, you're looking at minimum 620, 630 for this call option. So pretty expensive. And if you want to get into some higher probability options, which is anywhere between this delta 70 and delta, you know, 78, 80, you're looking at 1735, so $1,735 for this option, and all the way up to like $2,000. So that's a lot of money to put up, and in order for this trade to even make you some money, so let's find something with open interest here about 1,000. So if you were to buy this $45 strike, take 45 plus 1735, your break even would be 62.35. So 62.35 is somewhere up here, 62.35. Between now and July 16th, AMC would have to get at least up to this price for you to break even. So that's a long ways away for 30 days to be gambling $1,735 away. So not something I'm looking into. Anyways, if I was to trade AMC, I would look to get at least somewhere at those options going to September. And September options, so again, deep out of the money options, they're all the way up in that $1,000 mark. And if you do any delta 70, let's say, so that's out of the money here, but yeah, you're looking at $2,000 again, so not the greatest looking thing. Let's see if BlackBerry looks better. So BlackBerry as of today is at $14.18, and our financials for BlackBerry are looking a little bit better. So again, if you go to the income statement, quarterly we're down about 150%, but I did notice this is for Q4 of 2020, so I don't know why they haven't updated it for Q1 of 2021, but this is what they're giving us, so that's what we'll go off of. So profit margin about -150, but if you go over to our balance sheet, then we can tell that our debt to asset ratio is 46%, so way better than what AMC is. And this is a stock, if you wanted to hold for longer term, it's definitely BlackBerry. Just at least looking at the financials would be something I'd be more interested in. Now going to the charts just quickly here, so we can tell we are in the bullish momentum, but not super overextended, so that's good. Our stochastic is on its way down to this oversold, so that's also good. Going to our weekly just rotated here, so that's a good sign. See, as you can tell, we were overextended here back in February, and then we all know what happened. Then you had this huge correction until the MACD finally leveled off. Our stochastic came down flat, and now it's gearing up for another run up, so that's a positive. And on the monthly, so same deal, we are above the zero line, so that's good, and our stochastic is underneath that overbought, so definitely a better looking chart on BlackBerry than on AMC. And I did manage to snap up just one contract on Friday that I had a limit price in, so I did get into this one, and I'm waiting to see if we can retest this $12 level. So if we get down to this price over here, this is where I'll be loading up a little bit more options. So going over to these options, let's see. So I picked up, just to let you guys know, I picked up this December 17th, 2021 option. I got the $12 strike, which is delta 72, and this thing cost me only $495, so way cheaper than what AMC is currently. And the returns I'm looking for, this one is anywhere, so my break even is somewhere around the 1663, and the returns could be, so 1640, let's say, so you're looking between now and December. So all that BlackBerry has to do is be above this price target, and you're going to be making some pretty pennies. So better probability of this trade working out. And like I said, if we do dip down a little bit, I'll be looking to get more of these call options, but preferably for a cheaper price. That way I can just dollar cost average and run it up, and have lots of time. But let's say we wanted to get a little bit more aggressive and look for some of these, I don't want to say YOLO territory, but let's see, some open interest. Let's see if we look at this strike 40. So this one has delta of 27, and we're currently looking at $1.49, so it's $149 per contract. Let's say we get at least 5, so your investment is about $745. But if BlackBerry between now and December 17th, let's say goes up to at least like $48, you're looking anywhere between $8,000 and $3,000, depending on how quickly it gets there, So if you can see on this graph, the quicker it gets up to these $48, then the more money you get to make if you do these out of the money calls. So that is it. Super quick, super brief, but in my opinion, BlackBerry is a way better investment, and this is what I'm kind of gearing towards. I am, like I said, I have started to buy in, and I'll be looking to add into my position as soon as I get a little bit of that pullback. If it doesn't pull back and it just keeps going to the moon, well, at least I got some skin in the game. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're brand new to this channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in another video. Ciao, ciao.